Hello people, you saw the title of this video. I have some concern about prophecies that I've been hearing about presidential elections or prophecy that are addressed to presidents, as you saw the title of this video. Number one, before I reveal my concerns, I know that many prophets, they are quick to be angry, which is very strange anyway. If you are a prophet, you can hear God, and then you are quick to be angry out of nowhere, not even righteous indignation or righteous anger, then there's a problem. So I'm a little afraid to even come up with these concerns. I've been thinking about it for some days because I was praying to God. I said, God, I don't want some prophet to put a curse on me, because I've known some, that's what they are specializing. You say anything about them, they're ready to put a curse on you. But I remember Jesus was somewhere, and then the people were resisting them. And some of his disciples said, Jesus, do you want us to command fire to come and burn them off, like Elijah did, or whoever another prophet did in the Bible, in the Old Testament? Jesus said, you do not know what spirit you have. I have not come to burn people off. Did you hear that? I didn't plan to say that. It just came in. Maybe it's a lesson for somebody. Okay, let me go to the subject. African prophets. I realize that many of you do not often have any prophecy for African president. You do not have any prophecy from the chief of the village. You do not have any prophecy from the people in your country, or even in your local town, or even the continent of Africa. But easily you will be saying you see a prophecy on Donald Trump. Easily you will say that you see a prophecy on America. So God has elevated you as prophet. I understand that God can have prophets that are international. I know that prophets that have global impact. I know that. I understand that. But when you are prophesying to other country leaders far away, but very rarely we hear you say prophecies about your own place or your own country, I kind of have a concern with that. Okay, by the way, the Bible says in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 20 and 21 that do not despise prophecies, but test everything. Hold fast to what is good. The Bible says. So we have the right to test prophecies. Because some of you are saying, who are you to question the prophecy? I receive it from God. The Bible says we have to test prophecies. We have to verify. So I'm saying again, so for some strange reason, you just specialize more in prophesying for Donald Trump or America or other country far away. But the local place where you are, your community, where somebody is stabbing somebody, somebody is stabbing somebody, somebody is killing somebody with witchcraft, somebody is doing this, a child is dying of nutrition. God did not reveal that to you to find the address of the house by miracle and go there and feed that child to save the child. Or somebody dying of a sickness. God didn't reveal it to you in all your area of hundreds of thousands and even millions of people. God will not reveal all that to you. But you just primarily, major in prophesying for Donald Trump or other high president in Ukraine and France and England. I have a problem with that. I'm not saying your prophecy is wrong, but I will believe that a prophet it begins with his home, because there are prophets in America that can prophesy to Donald Trump. There are prophets in Europe or wherever else far away you are prophesying to. So God just somehow don't want to talk to the prophet in those countries, and you far away in Africa, you are the one that God is speaking to about Europe and all those countries. Again, I'm saying you got to understand me. I'm not saying your prophecy is not from God, but I'm just questioning why most of your prophecy seem to go for other far away countries, never your local place. So you want to tell me that's just how God just speak to you? Or there are some complications behind. Complications such as you are afraid that whatever you say locally, if it's not proven, the people might stone you, or the people might blame you that you were a false prophet, and you just hide under the shadow of faraway countries when you prophesy, and local people don't have time to be even checking that often. Very few will. So you can get away with it? Or is that to say that you are in Africa, but your mindset is far away in America? You want to go there? You want Donald Trump to invite you or to celebrate you, or what? I'm really concerned about that. Because a man of God or a prophet, God assigned you to where you are first. Generally, that's what it is. I'm not saying there's no exception to the rule. You can be useful to faraway people who also have men of God over there to be useful to them. But your local people, you don't have a lot of impact there. You have prophecy for President Donald Trump or whoever it is, but we saw your page. We don't see a lot of prophecy for your local people. I have a concern with that. I have a serious concern with that. That's the first concern that I have. Again, I'm not saying you are lying, but I'm just saying, with my right as a child of God, based on 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 20 and 21, that say we can test all things, do not despise prophecy, but test all things. We have to analyze prophecies. Prophecy is not in that verse for nothing. So we have to analyze it to see the validity of it. Because whatever God say will align with his word, and whatever God say will make sense to us. It could be deeper than us, but me, this one I just mentioned, I have concern for that. That's number one. Number two, this one is for American prophets. So I noticed that American prophets, that are black, that are white, those who are Republicans, because there are two major parties in America, the Republican and the Democrats. Those who are Republican, how do you know that? They show it clearly on the channels they go on and things they say. I remember this Christian ministry that I love so much. I was listening to them one time. They were talking about politics and all that. All of a sudden they say, we have won the Congress. It remains for us to win the House. Did you hear that? So one party win, they said it, one party win, so it's only one party who can win. No, we, in the sense of we Christians, but he's talking about the party who have won Congress at the time. Meaning he's a Republican. That's what I'm saying, that because at that time it's the Republican who win the House, either the Senate or the Congress that he was talking about. And I'm like, really? So, and I noticed that most of the prophecy or the orientation of the Word of God lean towards opposing the Democrats. Because if you want to be a Christian channel, you have to use the Bible to defend what is impartial. You have to defend things impartially, not clearly showing your party or favoring your party, even though your party has some flaws also. You can't do that. The moment you do that, you are stepping out of the normal Christianity. Just put a title on that show that is just Republican or Democrat or politics, period. Don't call the name of God into it. Bring the Bible into it. When you just oppose the other party, because you are not part of that party. You support this party that is also wrong in some area. You just zoom on the bad thing on the other party. So this ministry that I love so much, they were doing that. I'm like, huh. So that's what because they were making some comment, and I was just analyzing that. Maybe they will come to the other party too But I realize they never go to the other party, say all the bad things that the other party also is doing. And when they say that, I say, oh, so they are part of the other party. That's why they are part of this party. That's why they never talk bad about the other party. And they are saying now we have won the Senate. Clearly showing the party, the political party that have won at that time. So I'm concerned that you are a Republican. What shows about things you say, things you go against when you, because we only have two parties. What you are saying, what you are supporting, what you are rejecting, who you are fighting often. You don't fight both sides when they are doing wrong. We know that you are a Republican, especially you are white, because Republicans are 99% white. Black people are not Republican because Republicans are often racist. I'm just saying. This one is not even for debate. We know that. The views always go against black. The views, not always, I would say often go against black, or often go against the minorities and the poor and the needy. They're just a party for the rich and the white, mostly. Okay, so when you are talking, and then the party that you belong to, or the party that your tendencies are leaning towards, that's the party that you always get prophecy that they will win the election. Do you hear that? So the party you belong to, that's the party you always prophesy that they will win the election. And sometimes it doesn't even happen. For example, Pat Robertson, he prophesied that Mitt Romney will win the election twice when Mitt Romney was going for the first time. Like the day before the election, or the election result, he said God revealed to him that Mitt Romney will win that election, and even the next election will win it. Mitt Romney didn't win any. He didn't win that first one. He didn't even come back for candidate anymore. See, and when you check everything, like I'm saying, you will know that they have forgetting prophecy mostly for the party member. I have a concern with that, in the sense that prophecy, God can even tell you okay, I believe you are a prophet, but you're still a human being. You can have a political affiliation. God will not allow you to affish or to show your political party in your ministry, so you can cover everybody. You have to be impartial, but you belong to one party yourself, because you have to belong to something. You can refuse to vote, but internally you are supporting one party more than the other. So I believe that when you are a real prophet, a true prophet, God can tell you the other party you don't belong to will win. But somehow in the US, the prophet, whenever they prophesy, is always a party they belong to, the prophesy that they will win. And God embarrassed them many times, where the people they prophesy they will win, they will not win. For example, Donald Trump. This black prophet that I know, I saw him, I don't know him personally. He's a prophet that God revealed Donald Trump will win. He's a Republican, which is rare for black people to be Republican. And Donald Trump didn't win. This other white guy who said Donald Trump win, Donald Trump didn't win. I'm not concentrating this necessarily on Donald Trump, but at the moment, that's the case that has shaken the prophecy wall that I'm talking about. Again, like I said earlier, even African prophets are talking about, God told them this about Donald Trump. By the way, as someone who lives in the United States, as someone who is involved in politics so well, I'm talking about objectively, I want to tell you, Donald Trump is not born again. Donald Trump is not born again. He proves it to us daily. It's very rare to observe born again behavior in Donald Trump for a week. Do you hear that? The thing he said that can be factually checked, Donald Trump is not born again. Unless we are confusing what it means to be born again. Donald Trump can be religious, can claim Christianity and be religious, claiming that he belongs to Christ. But some of you are saying that Donald Trump is a chosen man of God. God is with him. God has chosen him. He's a child of God. I'm sorry to tell you, up to today, I'm making this video on the 28th August 2024. Donald Trump has not shown us any sign that he's born again. I'm telling you, I'm not going to go into different things. For example, his house in Mar-a-Lago, Florida, the square footage is 11,900 square foot. That's something that can be measured. How long it is, this and that, they measure it. And it's clearly in the paper. They can even tell you maybe 11,948 or whatever. They can put it precisely. But we can round it up and even say 12,000 square foot, 11,900. I'm sure it's not 900, maybe 950, 978 or whatever. But we can round it up and say 12,000, fine. But Donald Trump report that property to be what? 36,000. 36,000. 11,000 or let's say 12,000, which is numbers, fact. It's not imaginary. It's not opinion. They measure your property. They tell you, especially if you have a big place. Of course, people will tell you what the value is. We will tell you what the square foot is. Donald Trump report that is 36,000. More than, that's triple. Because it's 11,900. If you, 11,900 times 3, it's not even 36. It's 35,000 or something. Unless we run it up to 12,000, that's 3 times. If any regular American do that, oh, you say, what did he do that for? To lie to the banks? To get more money for loan? So the banks think they are giving loan to 36,000 square foot property when it's 12,000. So if they would have given him a loan of 1 million, if they would have given him $1 million loan, now because he tripled it, they're giving him 3 million. And he will use the money, and if he profit, he will twist it and say he didn't profit to claim tax or whatever. That's just a simple thing I can tell you. There are other facts. Donald Trump was convicted by jury, not by a judge. In case you don't know this, the justice system, I cannot say all of it here. Donald Trump was convicted by a jury where they select 12 members or 8 members or whatever. They select the people from different backgrounds. The lawyers of Donald Trump and the lawyers of the court, they analyze every member of them before they agree that they can be members of the jury, before they begin the trial, so they can have a partial and an objective decision at the end. The Donald Trump lawyer verify the people one by one. They reject some people and all that. At the end, the people they reject voted unanimously. All of them. Donald Trump has raped a woman that claimed, a writer called Carol something. They convicted him of raping. So when a jury convicts you, it's more solid than when a judge convicts you. A judge, for one reason or another, can decide to condemn you or whatever. You can appeal it because it's one person's opinion. But when a jury is trained for weeks or for months to finally decide after analyzing everything, it's not even 60, so we can say, oh, so all of them agree that you did what you did? My friend, you did what you did. Otherwise, the justice system of America is wrong. So Donald Trump, some people just persecuted him for what? So, and then you guys are saying God is with him, God spoke to him, God do this. Really? In America, the best person close to God in this country now is Donald Trump? Are you serious? Donald Trump who say things that even worldly people, worldly leaders do not say to people because he doesn't like somebody. The way he diminishes people, things he said publicly. You want to say he's a Christian and you are wasting your time saying you get prophecy for him? I'm sorry, but I don't believe that. Again, I'm not saying God didn't talk to you, but I'm just saying that based on my analysis of your prophecy, based on the Bible, like I quote to you, that we have the right to test prophecy. You saying Donald Trump is born again? Say he's not born again, but God can use him, because Nebuchadnezzar was not born again, but God used him. Or there are kings in the Bible, God used them to take people in captivity. Not that they are from God, but don't say he's born again. That's what I'm saying. The moment you say he's a child of God, he's a man of God, I question that, and millions of us question it. Donald Trump is such a horrible person. Even the regular sinner is better than him. It's just true. So those are my two set of questions. Now, one to African prophet. They only seem to prophesy to other countries, especially America. Donald Trump. Europe. I see that in Turkey. I see that indeed. So you don't see anything happening in the local area, huh? A witch or a wizard that want to eat somebody that in that night or something. You don't see all that. Your prophecy just, or you want to be shown, you want to come on display. So you can say, oh, he prophesied to France. Because if you prophesy to the local person, they will not know you. I'm just saying. Because that's what I'm deducting out of what you're doing. When we check, you have like 20 prophecies. 18 of them are Europe and America. Only 2 are the local. And I'm questioning the American prophets. I want to be a prophet myself. I aspire to prophecy. Don't get me wrong now. But you belong to a party, the party of your affiliation. You always prophesy that party candidate will win the election. That's what God revealed to you. And even if shamefully, God did it shamefully, you didn't get what you said. You don't even have the humility to come back and say, well, I got it wrong. That maybe because I like the guy, he's from my party, I end up thinking God is speaking to me about him, but maybe just my fault. You don't even do that. Again, don't put a curse on me. Don't do anything like that, because I operated inside the Word of God. That I have the right to test prophecies. What can you tell me? Thank you. Bye.